Hi, my name is John Robinson. I'm a Canadian golf course architect who designed Hawkeye about 3 years ago. It's a beautiful course on a gorgeous site, and it's an honor to have been chosen to design this course. In a couple minutes, we're going to take you on a tour of the course and show you some of my favorite holes and show you the overall beauty of the layout. This is the second green at Hawkeye, and as you'll see, it's a beautiful par 5 green set in the hillside. There are houses behind us in the future, and these first 3 holes, actually, number 1, 2, and 3, which are a 4, 5, and a 3, were in a scrub pine area that we didn't think had much beauty. But when we put in this large lake out in front and worked the property, it's probably the 3 of the prettiest holes on the property. So sometimes you can start off with something that you don't think has the opportunity to become a good golf course, and it happens. This is the 7th hole at Hawkeye. It's a 547 yard downhill, plays more like about 520. And as you can see, we have some natural fescues along the right and left off the tee, and a pond in front to catch some drainage coming off the future lots that'll be on the right side and the left side of this hole. And we had such a downhill situation with this hole. You can see that we've created 2 or 3 zones of landing with quick changes in elevation between the zones to prevent runoff damage to the golf course. And then you'll see the green has a pond right up against it and some bunkering that's quite unusual. This is the first landing zone for the 7th hole of par 5, 547, and it looks like that you can carry the green from here, but if you miss it, the water comes in front of the green, and then there's a bunker below the green that you can't see that saves you from going in the water. We wanted something that kind of looked like an island green and function like one, but we didn't have the maintenance problems an island green would have. And there's lots to the right and left and behind this green. This is the 8th hole at Hawkeye, and probably one of my favorite holes visually. It's only, again, about 400 yards. It's uphill. It plays a little bit longer, but with a lake in front, the fall color, it's absolutely a beautiful hole. And I love the dynamics of the bunkering, and the green has lots of interest when you get up to see it. This is the 9th hole at Hawkeye. It's a 190 yard par 3. Beautiful green setting. This is probably the first par 3 finish for the first 9 that I've done in 10 years, and it just was an ideal location for it. It's just beautiful setting with the clubhouse and houses on the left side of the hole. And as you can see down below, we have the finish of the 18th hole, which is a par 4 uphill. Plays pretty tough, but and the new clubhouse location up above overlooks both these holes. Really pretty hole, especially with the pond here on the 9th. This is the 10th hole, the opening hole, the back 9 at Hawkeye. It's a slight dogleg to the right, par 4. It looks long, but it plays probably around 390. And we have some nice bunkering on the left side and into the green. It's absolutely a gorgeous hole, and will be overlooked by the new clubhouse location. Very similar to the first hole, the elevated tees looking down. Very, very pretty hole. This is the 11th hole at Hawkeye. It's a 165 yard par 3 across water. Bunkers to the left, set into a hillside with some going to be houses all behind there, and we had to catch a lot of water coming off the stand of trees there. But it's really, really a pretty natural site for a golf hole. This is the 12th hole at Hawkeye. It's a straightaway par 4, about 425 to 30 yards. And what I love about this is one of my favorite holes in the course, and it looks quite mundane from the tee, but when you get into the first landing zone, the hole really starts to talk to you, and you'll see bunkers all the way up the left side into the green, and the green is undulating and very difficult to putt. Super golf hole. This is the 15th at Hawkeye. It's a par 5, 527 yards uphill. And you can see that's quite a carry from the back tee to the first landing zone. And then we just give you a little bit to think about with a bunker in the middle of the fairway between the first and second landing zone. So the people that play this course more than once will play to the right of that bunker, and they'll find themselves probably 6 to 8 feet higher and a much nicer shot into the green. So it takes a little local knowledge to play this hole. This is the forward red tee on the 17th hole at Hawkeye. It plays 364 yards, and if women are playing this tee, it makes a really beautiful par 5 for them. They have an opportunity to go for the green in 2. But as you can see down there, there is a pond that comes halfway along the front of the green, and you have to hit your second shot right. There is a roll in the middle of this green, and it's about 160 feet long from front to back, so it, depending where the pins are, it can play very different. Gorgeous hole. We're on the 18th tee at Hawkeye. It's a 391-yard par 4, slight dog leg to the right. It's really nice finishing hole with bunkering on the left to take you around the turn, and the green is set in the hillside with some bunkers around it. It's a nice green to go at and to have a chance to birdie your last hole. I hope you enjoyed your tour of Hawkeye today. As you can see, we have a great variety of terrain, and as you can see from the view that you have now, that this golf course is built in a beautiful location in Michigan, and I hope you enjoy playing this course over and over again. Thank you.